Welcome back to Retirement Solutions for All Ages. I'm your host, Ruth, the retirement mortgage expert at Nexa Mortgage. You know, in our last couple episodes, we talked about navigating complex family dynamics and the financial solutions available when parents are aging, like a reverse mortgage. Today, I want to pivot to a different kind of life transition, one that is deeply emotional and has significant financial implications for everyone involved. I'm talking about selling the family home after your parents have aged or passed away. It's a journey that is much more than just a real estate transaction. This entire conversation was inspired by a powerful MarketWatch article with a very fitting headline. Everyone's pretty stressed and sad. Tips for selling your aging parents' home from people who've been there. It's a piece that truly captures the emotional weight of this process, and it offers practical, compassionate advice from people who have lived it. When you're faced with this task, you're not just selling a property, you're letting go of a lifetime of memories, a treasure trove of belongings, and the very foundation of your childhood. The article's honest and empathetic tone really resonated with me, and I want to share some of its key insights with you today. The article starts with the stark and honest truth. Everyone's pretty stressed and sad. This is a process fraught with grief, nostalgia, and a whole lot of tough decisions. You're sorting through decades of life, and every item, every room holds a story. The first and most crucial piece of advice from this article is to give yourself time. This is not a race. You're dealing with a lifetime of possessions and a profound emotional shift. The article shares a listener story, Sarah, who took 3 years to finally get her childhood home on the market after her mother moved into assisted living. And she said she needed every bit of that time. This resonated so much with me. We often feel this pressure to get it done, but this is one area where rushing can be incredibly detrimental. It can lead to burnout, regret, and poor financial decisions. My first key takeaway from this was to embrace the timeline that you need, not one you think you should have. Take the time to grieve, to reminisce, and to sort through belongings with care. It's a gift you can give yourself and your family. Moving on to a huge practical hurdle, the stuff. The article uses a fantastic phrase to describe it: the museum of a lifetime. A listener named David shared his experience with a house filled with 50 years of accumulated belongings. It can be completely overwhelming. This is where a plan becomes your best friend. The article suggests a simple yet effective strategy. Create 3 piles: keep, donate, and trash. It sounds easy, but we all know the emotional landmines that comes with a sentimental object. The article also wisely suggests bringing in a professional organizer or a move manager. These professionals can be godsent because they can provide an objective perspective, like my sister or my niece. They don't have the emotional baggage tied to your grandmother's porcelain teacups. They can also help with estate sales or liquidations, making the process more efficient. My second key takeaway is this: be ruthless, but with a support system. You're not getting rid of the memories, you're just finding a new home for the things. Consider taking photos of sentimental items you can't keep, or just hold on to a few pieces. A well thought out plan for the contents of the home is just as important as the plan for the sale itself. I took pictures of items before getting rid of them, and I have actually looked at those pictures more frequently than the items that were sitting in boxes for decades. Once you've navigated the emotional minefield of belongings, the next step is preparing the property for sale. The article offers a crucial piece of advice. Think like a buyer. A buyer wants a blank canvas, not the family's history. That's why real estate agents will ask you to take down personal photos and things that show your personality. You need to declutter even further, painting with a neutral color and considering staging. It's an emotional paradox. You have to depersonalize a home that is the very definition of personal. But it's essential for getting the best possible price. The article recommends getting a pre-inspection to identify and address any major repairs, like a leaky roof or an outdated HVAC, before listing the home. This avoids surprises and builds trust with potential buyers. This brings us to my final and most important takeaway. You need a great real estate agent as your partner in this process. They are your neutral party, your objective advisor, and your guide through the business side of transactions. They can help you price the home realistically, market it effectively, and handle the negotiations. The article rightly points out that your emotions can cloud your judgments, and a good agent can help you separate the emotional value from the market value, or even from changing market values. As a retirement mortgage expert, I've seen firsthand how selling a home can be both a challenge and a major opportunity. The equity in your parents' home can provide a crucial financial foundation for their next chapter in life or for their heirs. My role is to help you see the entire picture beyond just the sale. It's about leveraging the assets you have, including the home's value, to create a secure and peaceful future. It's about empowering you to make smart choices that honor your family's past while building a strong foundation for the future. This journey is never easy, but by giving yourself time, creating a clear plan, and having the right team around you, including a compassionate real estate agent and a financial expert who understands the nuances of this tradition, you can navigate it with grace and confidence. Thank you for joining me on Retirement Solutions for All Ages. If this episode resonated with you, or if you know somebody who's facing this challenging transition, please share it with them. Leave a review and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future insights. Until next time, I'm Ruth, the retirement mortgage expert, empowering you to shape your financial future on your own terms.